Welcome back to another video and to another wonderful day here in the UK. If you watched my video yesterday, 24 hours have now passed and I'm pleased to report that the clutch is no longer squeaking. We have had a result. So I was slightly pessimistic. I thought that maybe there was something else squeaking inside the engine bay, but that was it. It's all sorted. So if you suffer from a squeaky clutch in your Defender, check out my previous video and it's almost a guarantee fix. It's not your pedal, it's your pedal box inside the engine bay. I met another Defender owner as well earlier when I was out in our local village. He asked me if it was my Defender outside the shop, and turns out he had a 110 as well. And it was quite funny. You get through the pleasantries, you know, how long have you owned it, and then you just get straight to the so what's wrong with yours at the moment then. And yeah, it turns out he had stuff wrong with his as well. I think his backlights just went out randomly the other day. He didn't even notice. His wife told him. I think his rear prop shaft broke or something. So it's nice to know we're all in the same boat. I guess it's just part and parcel of Defender ownership, isn't it? At least you're always going to have something in common with a Defender owner. Whenever you see them, you guarantee you're working on something that's broken recently. Anyway, back to this video. I broke the Defender again, which shouldn't really come as any surprise, but I did. And this time it was the intercooler pipe that split. And it has happened before as well. When I first bought the car, it started making this real loud hissing sound. The engine light came on and it went into limp mode. There was no power. So I took it to the garage. They showed me what had happened. It took them about an hour or two to fix. It was a couple £100, I think, including the pipe. So when it happened this time, at least I knew what it was, and I attempted to fix it myself. And it wasn't even that difficult. It took me about an hour and a half as well. And it's really just trying to get inside and down to the pipe to get it changed. Now you'll see it doesn't look like a particularly awkward pipe to get to, but the Jubilee clips are a little bit of a pain to get down, and as long as you've got the right tools, you know, you need a very long screwdriver, you can normally get access to them. So here's the new pipes that I ordered from Terra Firma. As you can see, they're just much better quality. You can see they've got the red interior. It's made out of silicone, so yeah, much stronger than the rubber, so they're not going to perish, which is great. You can reuse the Jubilee clips as well. These are the ones that have got the little grips in them, and at first they're a bit of a pain, but to be honest, it's better because they grip and they hold in into the pipe. And the last thing you want is for these Jubilee clips to drop down inside your engine whilst you're trying to tighten them up. There's the end result with the replaced pipe. Just doesn't look anything special really, it's a pipe, isn't it? But yeah, that's all was needed to fix it, and it's all good again now. Now you'll notice the engine light stayed on, but this has now gone off since. So if you suddenly start getting a really loud hissing sound coming from the engine bay, just drive slower, take it easier. It's not going to split straight away. Obviously it depends how big the split is. As you can see, mine was a relatively small split, but as long as you don't kind of gas it, you may be able to get to your local garage in time. I think it was mainly because I was going uphill and I was just wanting to find out what that hissing sound was, so I put my foot down, and I obviously shouldn't have done that because that then made it split properly, and all hell ensued after that. But if you can drive it very old lady-ish to your local garage, you should be fine, and then they can get it changed. Or likewise, you can just try and fit one yourself like I did. It's not that difficult. As long as it's not the long pipe, it's the short pipe, you should be able to do that relatively easily. And that concludes today's video. So I keep meaning to do other videos, but things keep breaking on it, so I keep making videos every time I fix it. But we will get around to doing the suspension soon. We will get around to doing the remainder of the sound deadening and God knows what else, if nothing else breaks on it in the meantime. So I hope the video has been informative. If it has, please consider subscribing, drop a few likes, leave some comments, and I'll see you again soon.